A question I hear asked pretty frequently is, how do you finish a 100-hour game if you only have a few hours a week?
That's the neat thing. You don't.
The reason we burn out on games isn't because we don't have enough time, it's because we're concentrating on finishing them. We treat 100-hour games like they're to-do lists or tasks to do, rather than worlds to get lost in. I hope that in this video I can help remove the intimidation from such a big game if you have a very little amount of time to game, and also show you that 100-hour marathons can be more enticing than 10-hour sprints, even if you're like me and you have a lot of adult responsibilities that all claim your time. If you take one thing away from this video, it's this: optimize for immersion. Let me explain. The real problem isn't time, it's the finish line. We don't lack 100 hours in our lives. Just look at your phone's on-screen time every week. We lack 100 uninterrupted hours. So when we treat marathon games like they're sprint goals, then we put a lot of unnecessary pressure on ourselves, and therefore we don't enjoy the games that we're playing, and we just get intimidated by them in general. Last year, I played Witcher 3 for the first time. The whole trajectory of this game is to find Ciri, your daughter, and it's not until at least I would probably say about 65, maybe 70 before you meet her. If you're just going from main quest to find out the story, then you're missing a lot of what the game has to offer because, if you already know, obviously, then Witcher 3 is just known for its side quests and how much better its side content is than its main content. In addition to quests, there's all sorts of map clutter and all these things that you can do on the side as well. Even the small Witcher contracts, which really in any other game would be more of a do this and I'll give you this item. Even those have stories behind those. So the moment you start hopping from main quest to main quest just to make progress, the game starts feeling like homework, and then the whole point of playing is ruined. And that's because long games break when the entire point is to finish them. The completion mindset turns joy into obligation, and then you start feeling behind, and then you start feeling inefficient playing the game, and then you restart later, and then let's face it, like we're all, we're adults, and then we have responsibilities that take us away. So when we return to the game and continuously restart, we're like,
I have no memory of this place.
Now what? So instead of thinking of finishing these games, optimize for immersion. Instead of asking, how can I finish this? Ask, how deeply can I have fun with this? How deeply can I enjoy this? There's a few things that help me with big games like this. One, play once a week. Me as a busy dad, there are nights when the unexpected happens, but what helps is if I try to calendar my week. It's not a guarantee that I'll play, but if I'm proactive enough with which to put enough thought into making it happen, then I at least have the best chance of being able to play that night. 2, expect the game to last for months. Witcher, I played for 6 months last year in 2025. Hogwarts Legacy, I played for 5 months in 2024. Tears of the Kingdom, I played through the summer of 2023. Horizon Forbidden West, I played for 4 months in 2022. And Red Dead Redemption 2, I played for 5 months in 2020. With my wife, I would add. 3, treat side quests like episodes. It's nice for when you have a night where you don't have time for a full main quest and you can kind of just sneak a side quest in. 4, use exploration as self-contained sessions. In these big games, like typically we have a lot of map opening towers or locations, and we can admire these gorgeous vistas for the art that they give, and really not even focus on story at all. And these work on sessions where you have maybe like a half hour or even less time than that. 5th, definitely only focus on one game at a time. In 2018, I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Spider-Man 2, Horizon, the first one, Red Dead Redemption 2, and I was ankle deep in all these games, and that was a huge mistake. And then lastly, do what gives you the most lasting impression of the game. Hogwarts Legacy, I think, was kind of made for this because I really don't remember anything of the main quest, which was fine because it wasn't really that memorable. And I feel like the designers know this, because what was memorable was brewing potions in the room of requirement, going to class, helping the poor kid with the unforgivable curses, learning spells, and playing with the Fantastic Beast. All of these are what I remember about the game years after I was done playing. So when you're playing a big game, you're not playing to finish, you're playing to immerse yourself and get lost and recharge for the next day. When you hire a babysitter, they're not selling you childcare, they're selling you time out with your wife. When you play long games, you're not playing through a movie so much as adventuring through a novel. Novels take their time, whereas movies take about 2 or 3 hours of enjoyment. You can think of big games like a big TV series that take 4 to 6 months to complete. It's a seasonal model where you play these games. But there are times when you play the game so much that you do need a break. I like to play stuff like Halo, Dead Cells, or Splatoon 3, any kind of like roguelike or first-person shooter, something that's more geared towards short sessions. That way I can take a break. Burnout isn't failure from these big games, it's pacing feedback. Sometimes there is too much of a good thing. And if it really matters to you, then go ahead and finish. I'm not telling you not to finish your games, but for most people who stretch themselves thinking they have to complete the game or just finish the game in order to get enjoyment out of it, I want to take away that requirement from you and just give you permission to just buy a game, enjoy it for the fun you get out of it, and then when you're good, it's okay to stop. You don't need to finish all your games. You aren't working, you aren't reviewing a game, and there are no deadlines. This is you time. My argument here assumes that you're playing a well-made game. Red Dead, Witcher, Hogwarts Legacy, and all that stuff. I actually just finished Assassin's Creed Origins, and I'm not downplaying this game at all, but what I am going to say is the gameplay is some of the best I've seen in the series. The main quest was very entertaining, but the side quest, my whole argument for this video, I'm not going to remember those like today. I actually already forgot the side quest that I did in that game. Egypt is absolutely beautiful. The nice part of Assassin's Creed Origins was my bird and my camel. Usually I ride horses. I liked riding a camel in that game. The side quest really felt like required steps versus just to get through the main quest versus real immersion like you'll find in the Witcher and Harry Potter. But the point still stands. I did play what I enjoyed for it, so optimize for immersion. It was really fun to hunt hippopotamuses, leopards and stuff, all to just kind of get my armor and stuff going. That was very enjoyable to me, and there was times I just did not even focus on the main quest at all. Don't be intimidated by these big games if you're short on time. Depth is better than done and is really how to make the most out of your game time. Many of the games I play are big open worlds, and it's nice when you play these big games because you're familiar with the world and setting for a long time, and you don't have to relearn new game mechanics every 10 or so hours. So what's nice about hopping back into a world is I can just complete a side quest in a session, a map opener or a collectible or something like that. So there are many big games that I prefer over shorter games. So what big 6,500-hour game are you playing? Let me know in the comment section below. A like and subscribe helps the channel out. And if you were encouraged from this video, let me know if you agreed with my points, want to tweak a point that I made, or maybe you just disagreed entirely with my points. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to put a video on screen where I help gamers enjoy video games in their 30s, and I'll see you over there.